talk to angels. How would that change your life? Join us now on Angel Talk Tuesday as the psychic angel channelers Julie Geigel, Alicia Isaacs House, and Catherine Glass allow angels to speak directly through them, sharing messages from beyond. As you bathe in the vibrational frequency of the angels here, you will begin to open up to a stronger and clearer communication of your own. The purpose of this show is to help you awaken, expand, and remember the magnificent being that you are and the mission you came here to fulfill.
For the month is career, and today's topic is how to manifest a great career. And let's just take a moment to send some love and healing to that little boy and trust that his angels are with him now. Sometimes it's difficult to listen to hard stories on the news, but it really is a call especially to us light workers who take those stories and, we feel that at a deeper level. It is a call for us to rise up and to send our love, to beam beautiful healing light to those people, to those parents, to that little boy, and to trust and to know that there are no accidents in this universe, that everything is in perfect and divine order. And we have the power to help in these difficult and trying situations by beaming those people a beautiful healing love and light, and by refraining from stepping into that trauma with them, because that lowers their vibration. When we can keep our vibration high at that love and above and just this beautiful healing and calling in God and all of these angels, a plethora, a legion of angels, that's where our strongest light and biggest miracles occur. Beautiful. All right. This is Julie Geigel, International Psychic Medium, trance channel for Archangel Metatron and the Masters of Light, and approved and certified Casa Guide for the John of God experience. You can find me over at www.juliegeigel.com and on Facebook at Julie Geigel Psychic Medium. All right. And if you are interested in clearing your energy field and raising your vibration, I now offer long-distance chakra crystal bed sessions if you're unable to come in person. I am located in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, so you're always welcome to join us in person for that absolutely phenomenal experience. But again, if you are out of state, if you are long distance, you are welcome to still experience this beautiful healing remotely. You can find out more information on my website and schedule your appointment directly through my online scheduling program on that website, juliegeigel.com. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I am so ready to do some channeling today. It's been a long weekend, and Metatron's ready to talk. So I just am going to ring the tincture bells. It kind of helps me center, helps create a beautiful sacred space for Metatron to come through and the Masters of Light. Here we go. Welcome. I am Metatron. We are thrilled and delighted to join you here today, helping you to open up and embrace all that you are. So take a nice deep breath. Allowing yourself to sink even deeper into this beautiful healing space. Each and every time you join us here for this healing, it increases your vibrational frequency. It allows you to connect on a deeper and stronger level to that which you truly are. It helps you to expand and align and remember that being human is only a very small piece of why you came here to this planet. And being human has many limitations. Being human is a necessary component of this experience. But you need not be mired in your humanness. We are here to teach you how to work with your humanness from a spiritual perspective, so that you can encompass and utilize all of your resources. For you are currently only using a very, very small piece of what you are most capable of. Feel this beautiful energy swirl around you. The Pleiadians are here with us now, activating another frequency within you. Many of you are hungry, ready for what is next, what is to come. You sit waiting patiently like a child. But there is no need to wait. You are able to take action as you desire. The pace that has been created is the pace that you have set for yourself. And I know we are here today to talk of career and how to manifest a great career, because you are a manifesting machine. You are a creator. God is you, and you are God. You are able to create and to heal and to divine as God is. For you and God are one energy. You are not separate. You are whole. You are complete. You are perfection. Allow yourself to be completely and totally absorbed within this space, within this God frequency. For there are no limits in this space. There is only freedom and continual expansion. It is from this space where your miracles occur. It is from this space where you are the creator. You create with God, with spirit, with your guides, with your angels. You have a beautiful cheerleading squad that is with you every single moment of your day. They never leave you. We often smile at Julie when she experiences strife and trouble in her life, and she remembers to call, and she says to us, "Angels 911, I need you now." And we know instantly when those words, that thought enters her mind, 911, we are there instantly with our love, with our grace, with our healing. If you cannot feel us, it is because you are mired in your pain, in your humanness. Remember your free will. And as you surrender your free will and call upon your angels, you are able to manifest the greatest of great things within your life, within your career, within your experiences, ever evolving, ever expanding.
Conscious media for conscious minds. OMTimes. As difficult as it is to believe, there are places in Africa where human traffickers sell albino children and their body parts for use in magic rituals. Humanity Healing International is actively working in Uganda to change this paradigm. The Albino Rescue Project finds albino children who are at risk and places them in safe schools and environments where they can learn and grow free from fear. To learn more or to sponsor a child, visit humanityhealing.org. Humanity Healing is where your heart is.
Live with medium Lisa Phoenix, Mediumship Messages and Musings, explores mediumship and all things metaphysical. Lisa Phoenix invites you to reach above and beyond your everyday experiences, to explore new dimensions in the spirit world. She will do live readings to connect callers to their loved ones in spirit, shares engaging stories and teachings from her own personal experience, and will have intriguing conversations with other mediums, spiritual teachers, and healers to help you understand the metaphysical world so you can connect to these forces in your day-to-day life. Join your host on this magical and metaphysical journey into the world of spirit every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
Hi, I'm Julie Geigel. Join us on our annual John of God Healing Retreat or experience a John of God Crystal Bed session. You can find more information at juliegeigel.com.
And I'm Alicia Isaacs House, International Soul Connection Expert. Are you looking for more energy, calmness, clarity, or an inspired solution? Then get your free Soul Connection Kit at yoursoulstory.com today.
I'm Catherine Glass. Check out my psychic development classes at catherineglass.com.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel.
And I'm Alicia Isaacs House.
And I'm Catherine Glass.
And we're the Psychic Angel Channelers. You can find us every week here on OMTimes Radio at Angel Talk Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
The angels have heard your call and are here to help.
Are you ready to receive?
Remember your magnificence with Angel Talk Tuesday.
Connecting you with the best of the conscious minds in the world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is Alicia Isaacs House of YourSoulStory.com, and I'm delighted to be with you today and wanted to start, first of all, by thanking Metatron and the Pleiadians and all that came through Julie Geigel, our beautiful channel today. That was such a loving and soothing and empowering message. So I was just kind of relaxing into that, and hope that you enjoyed that too. I'm an international soul connection expert. I love to help others like you connect to your purpose, your passion, and also the prosperity that will help you to really enjoy all that life has to offer you. I do that in lots of different ways, through classes, workshops, most of them virtual and online. I even have some self-study courses. One of the things that's been coming up recently is about a year ago, I stopped doing one-off private readings as I was being called to work more with teachers, healers, and entrepreneurs. But recently I've been having a bunch of requests for those kinds of readings. To me, right now it doesn't serve to do a one-off reading, but I have created a special package. It's called the Soul Booster Package, where you can book a series of 3 sessions that are scheduled 2 to 4 weeks apart. And we will go exploring whether through your Akashic records to clear phobias, limiting mindsets, conflict in relationships, where there might be chaos or turmoil or just lack of clarity or indecision around what you really want and why you're really here. So be sure, if that's resonating for you, you'll know, you'll feel it, or you'll just have a sense that this is for you. And you can go to YourSoulStory.com and look under Work with Alicia, private readings, and you'll see the Soul Booster right there. I don't know how long it will be available, but I was guided to add that for at least for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So, my darlings, I'm very excited to connect in with the Akashic Council of Light and the being who normally represents them, Aloria. And so I invite you right now to join me in taking a breath to come into the present moment, perhaps imagining that you're breathing in through your heart center right now. And then breathing out through your heart, letting go of anything and everything that is not here and now. Knowing that you can pick up anything on your to-do list, or any cares, concerns, or questions after this beautiful show today. But for now, allow yourself the permission to relax into this moment and all the support that is being channeled to you right now as I connect in with the Akashic Council of Light. Greetings, everyone. I'm delighted to be with you here today. Today's topic, I know, is one that sparks a lot of curiosity and questions. The topic of your career, or how you express yourself and your gifts in the world in exchange for many things. Money, yes, being certainly one of them, and an important part of that, may I add. But it is also a way for you to express your gifts or your experiences in the world in exchange for connection, recognition, appreciation, delight, fulfillment, and more. And there is no limit to a specific career or kind of activity that you should or should not be doing. For remember that there are no shoulds in the world of the infinite divine energy from which you really come. And there are many ways for you to express your gifts without always necessarily following what you have been taught to do or have in some way adopted as the right way to live your life. In fact, many of you have perhaps already listened to a quiet churning or yearning in the depths of your being that what you were doing or where you were working wasn't quite in alignment or wasn't quite right for you. And in that moment of awareness, other opportunities would begin to unfold. You may not have been aware of the mechanisms, but your simple awareness that something wasn't quite in alignment allowed other opportunities, invitations, overheard conversations, random bumping into the right connection at the right time to unravel a path along which you were able to flow in a way that felt very easy and graceful and led you to the next perfect opportunity. Whether it was an interview, a job, or perhaps even starting your own business. So the first step here is an awareness of what it is, sometimes from the human perspective, of what it is that is not working. And once you realize what isn't quite in alignment, what doesn't really, as it were, rock your boat, it is easier for you to identify what will. I share this because I have observed that through human endeavors over eons, you have adopted the idea of focusing on what isn't right or what isn't working. And so rather than try to change all of that in one moment, let's leverage that. Look at where perhaps things don't feel quite right for you. And then identify what would delight you, what would fill your heart with joy every day. And often it is not only the activity in your job or career that fills you with delight, but it is what you are able to do as a result of that because of the connections, the support, as well as the income that comes in through that particular opportunity. So getting really clear about what you want to do with these opportunities, how they will allow you to love your life, where you would like to connect, explore, learn, share, or contribute with the resources that flow through you when you enter into the interaction of being an employee or a boss. I want to take you back to that point where you first embarked on this journey as what appears to be a separate spark of the divine. When you first adopted your consciousness or your individual soul on a mission to explore creation, experience and evolve, deepen your understanding, and perhaps even master certain areas of life so that all of creation could evolve along with you. Remember that you are divine. As Metatron so beautifully shared, you are God and God is you. Another word for God, because God does carry a lot of labels and ideas, is life. You are life, and life is you. And life is designed to evolve and expand. And it does so through you with your ideas, your dreams, and your desires. And in truth, it is when you are coming from a place of pure imagination that you are connected most deeply with the divine. For it is through your imagination that you can create something where once there was no thing. And so I invite you in this moment and in this time and in this space, in this capsule of love and grace, to tune in right now to your imagination and what you would love to experience or explore through your career, through your business, or through any other aspects of your life. Pay attention to what you're feeling or sensing. If you have an immediate thought or knowing, or perhaps a vision or a symbol, or even hear a message, and you say to yourself, that's not real, that's just my imagination, then I want to say hooray for your imagination. Yes, it is from your imagination that you are connected to the divine, and it is real. So listen, feel, pay attention to what it is that you would love. Once you are clear about what you would love to bring into your life, it is far easier for the universe to align and deliver that which you seek. When you go back and forth with perhaps an enlightened idea or inspired vision, and then second guess or doubt or wonder if you could ever deserve that or be worthy of that, you send very wishy-washy signals, and it is very hard for the universe to deliver clear results. Wishing you clarity and love and grace beyond measure. Until next time, namaste. Stay tuned for Catherine Glass and the Galactic Federation of Light in our next segment.
Your conscious lifestyle on steroids. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Spiritual, metaphysical, green living, psychic, alternative healing, life coaching. Do any of these or similar terms apply to your business or cause? If so, you are in a niche market with a very specific audience. Conscious Gate PR is the world's leading conscious public relations agency. With a global reach of over 4 million and growing, we offer comprehensive media campaigns to our targeted market. Learn more at consciousgatespr.com. Conscious marketing for conscious minds.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Be sure to sign up for our free healing list at juliegeigel.com.
I'm Alicia Isaacs-Howes, International Soul Connection Expert. Everyone has a soul story, and today you can learn how to work in yours in the self-study Soul Journeys Akashic Record Level 1 at yoursoulstory.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Stop by and show us some love at our Facebook page, Angel Talk Tuesday, and remember your magnificence.
And we are
The Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Evolution is where sexuality and spirituality meets. Join me, clinical sexologist Martha Tara Lee, on Eros Evolution on Thursdays, 4 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio.
Hi, I'm Kelly Fox, host and astrologer of The Astrology Show. Each week, I'll give you access to the current transits, which are a valuable tool that provide astrological information to help unlock the potential each of us has. Understanding the stars can help steer us in the right direction to make better informed choices. So if you're wondering what's going to happen in your week ahead, be sure to tune in to The Astrology Show for guidance, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Feed your soul with waves of consciousness on OMTimes Radio.
And welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. I'm Catherine Glass, the third and final psychic angel channeler of today's show, How to Manifest a Great Career. Thank you to the lovely Alicia Isaacs House and Aloria for channeling that beautiful information. Wonderful blend of really practical information and idea mixed with the total cosmic expanded consciousness, wonderful things that channeling always brings through, wisdom and grace. So thank you for that. And in our last segment, stay tuned after I channel, because we come back and we recap all the wonderful messages from Metatron, Eloria, and most likely Ezra. She seems to be my main homegirl who comes through. I'm Catherine Glass. I am a psychic channel and medium and healer, teacher, and I love what I do. And you can find me over at catherineglass.com. I'm located in Massachusetts, and I read all over the world on Skype and the telephone, and of course in person. So our topic today is career, and for fun, I decided to pull up the Webster's definition of career: an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life and with opportunities for progress. And then I love this one, the verb career. This is so awesome. Listen to this. Career is past tense. Move swiftly and in an uncontrolled way in a specific direction. How cool is that? Swiftly and in an uncontrolled way. So there you have it, guys. I'm just going to let Ezra take it from here. Because your career is, we're trying so hard to control things, and yet it's your life path. So it's, I think, a dance between control and letting go. Okay, so I'm going to channel. I channel the Galactic Federation of Light. They are beings that I like to think of as older siblings who are more evolved, a little further along the path, or a lot further along the path than some of us in human consciousness. And they bring wonderful healing and advice, and they dance between the angelic realm and the earth plane. Here we go. Greetings, beloveds. I am Ezra, and I am delighted to be here today. I channel through Catherine and many others who like to speak about topics for help and healing on the planet Earth, for it is my job and mission to assist the human development and consciousness on the planet Earth. We love and watch over you eagerly and excitedly, supporting your progress as the whole planet evolves in light and frequency, taking you higher and higher to levels of more light, more love, more compassion, closer to your true natures and soul essences. When you are complaining, worrying, stressing about your purpose on this planet Earth of yours, we would say and advise to you, go off to a closet and pray. Go off to a beautiful vista and meditate. Take a break from the ego human's mind and perspective, for that is sure to bring judgment and suffering to you and your mind. Know that you are always just where you are meant to be at any given time on your planet, in the universe. Even when you are in between incarnations and not embodied in a physical form. Or perhaps you are in your light body. Because remember, beloveds, dear ones, your career, your life is eternal. Your soul's career is to hop from experience to experience, is it not? And to gather the materials for the tapestry of your soul. When you look at it from that perspective, yes, it is very broad and very seeming far away. It can help you when you come back to and hone in on your human incarnation It can help to soothe your hurry-worry consciousness. Hurry, worry. I must get there. I must arrive. I must prove. I must do something worthy with my time on the earth. Please remember, it's all worthy. The confused times, the unemployment times, the times when you are between knowing what is my passion. Yes, everything that has been brought through here today is truth and wisdom. It is wise to get clarity and not be, how did Eloria say, wishy-washy with your focus or intentions. For when you are clear, you raise your vibrational frequency, and it is more effortless to call to you the circumstances that which you desire. So allow yourself to get clarity by getting quiet and connecting to and with that original longing that called you forth into an incarnated state. What is your soul's longing? What called you here on your mission as an incarnated being? Was it to help and heal others? Was it to bring laughter and enlightenment and expansion to the human mind through art, creation, or music? Was it to bring scientific knowledge because that is what fascinates you and has called to you since you were a young child? Take the time to listen, as Eloria so eloquently said. Listen to your heart's longing. The channel Catherine, as a child, loved to sing and dance, and she went along thinking this was her career. And yet she found herself one day in a therapist's office weeping after having seen actually a channel who spoke to her of her origins, the Pleiades, and reminded her why her heart was breaking, even though she thought she was pursuing her dream. And she went to a therapist and told the therapist that she wanted to simply share the love she had bursting from her heart in this life. How could she do that as a career path? And from that day forth, she pursued the career as a healer, wherever that brought her. So we say to you, understand that it may be that you have a desire or a passion or a talent from a very young age, and you feel that that is indeed your calling. And yet as you're going along, underneath the calling is the truer calling, and it sneaks and slips through the cracks into the heart and ultimately into the mind. And you will be guided, and you will find the path. The right people and circumstances will come along, because it is inevitable that you will find your mission during your time here on the planet. Make no mistake, you cannot fail. It is true, with more clarity, you may achieve more closely to your goals in a timely manner. Perhaps that novel will get written at 45 instead of 80, but we promise you it will still get written if that is indeed your soul's mission. Please just relax. Listen to the calling of your heart. It will tell you so clearly if you are not on the right path. For there will always be joy mixed with discipline and work, effort. That is when you know you are listening to your calling. Not every day will it make you want to jump out of bed with gleeful joy, but for the most part it will feel deeply fulfilling and purposeful and worthy, and you will know your value. And again, we say to you, your career is not necessarily your income. They can definitely combine and be one. But please, those of you who are caretaking little ones and family members and elderly and not making an income, please know this may indeed be your soul's career in this lifetime. For you are bringing great ripples of light and healing effect to the entire family system around you as you give the care that you are giving to that family member. And you are learning. Your soul tapestry is growing. Compassion, sacrifice perhaps, and the satisfaction of knowing that that loved one you are caring for is growing and deepening in their soul's journey by your contribution. Please do not lessen or belittle yourselves. Your work is important. Your showing up and giving is important. And those of you who long to make a change midlife, go for it. Don't be afraid. Take a break. Go into the closet. Lift your vibration. Open your heart. Cry your tears. And then wait. And allow the flow in the river of life to carry you forward to the next right thing, the next right conversation. We are delighted to share our wisdom with you today. I hope it helped. I am Ezra. Blessings. Stay tuned for more Angel Talk Tuesday. Coming right up. I'm Catherine Glass.
Free your mind with OMTimes Radio, IOM FM. Are you trying to get from point A to point B and need a little advice? Connect with the counselors at OMTimes Advisors. Whether you're looking for a life coach or a spiritual intuitive, the advisors participating at advisors.omtimes.com were carefully chosen based on their gifts, skills, and professionalism. OMTimes Advisors, connecting you with the best advisors in the business.
Looking for inspiration?
Want to be inspired?
Not sure where to go?
Find Mark and Kim every Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on Inspired Living.
Topics will elevate consciousness and range from metaphysics to the human and social experience and all things spiritual.
Welcome to an inspired community that offers support, encouragement, and new ways of thinking. You are the inspired and the inspiration.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Are you looking for a place to connect with like-minded souls? Check out our inner circle at juliegeigel.com.
I'm Alicia Isaacs Howes. Are you a coach, healer, or a purpose-driven entrepreneur, but you don't have enough time or financial freedom? Then apply for a free business acceleration session today at yoursoulstory.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Come to our amazing Soul Culture Retreat May 20th through the 23rd in lovely Stowe, Vermont. Sign up at catherineglass.com.
And we are
The Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Eros Evolution is where sexuality and spirituality meets. Join me, clinical sexologist Martha Tara Lee, on Eros Evolution on Thursdays, 4 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio.
A conscious lifestyle for a mindful life. OMTimes Radio, IOM FM.
Welcome back. Welcome back. This is Julie Geigel. Thank you for listening to Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central Standard on OMTimes Radio. Thank you, Catherine Glass, for that lovely channeled message from Ezra and the Galactic Federation of Light. Now we're just going to take a few moments to discuss some insights and messages we received during the channeling. I don't know about you girls, but wow, I can't even remember anything Metatron said except he got cut off at the end, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to, stay in two minds of awareness during that. It's listening for the cues.
The music usually helps me, but I didn't hear the music. I do want to just clarify Metatron's last words, ever expanding, ever opening to your truth.
Yes, absolutely. And I also want to mention Alicia's Eloria. There was a line in there. She talked about the importance of clarity and focus, and how to manifest, how to be a good manifester, and to manifest, the career of your dreams through. I call it, I don't know, focus, discipline, getting clear. But sometimes, while we're trying to get clear, it's like you get clear for just a little bit of the way ahead of you, but not for like the whole way. And then when that piece gets clear, then the next piece gets clearer.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So once we get the next step that we can take, or the next.
That's exactly what I was going to say. One step at a time.
Right.
Well, often I think this may come up in another discussion, but I think if we did really have the complete picture of just how magnificent our life could be, or what we and who we need to become in order to receive that, not that we need to prove ourselves, but to allow ourselves to receive all the blessings that can come our way, I think we'd get overwhelmed and we'd run and hide and say, no, I can't have that, or I'm not good enough for that. So I think it's actually a blessing that we only see one step.
Exactly. Well, yes. And that's, kind of the principles of the law of attraction, right? While you're thinking, you're trying to manifest that red car, part of your brain's going, I could never afford that. And you nix it before it's even created.
Yeah, I loved when she said wishy-washy, because that is just so perfect.
Right.
Because we do get wishy-washy. We go back and forth and back and forth.
Right.
But I think the real message there was to pay attention to what it is you love, is what Eloria said, and then focus on that. Because it is, like Catherine had mentioned, Ezra had mentioned in sharing Catherine's therapist conversation there. That, what the love that's bursting from your heart, how can you share that? How can you make that manifest? How can you bring that to the world and expand that?
Yeah, I remember that. She said, sounds like you want to be a massage therapist.
Yikes.
Well, yeah, because here I said, I just want to be a massage therapist. Here I was a dancer, actor person, and I thought it was kind of lowly goal to try it. And I'd never even had a massage. And the therapist said, sounds to me like you want to be a massage therapist. Like, go for it. You're 23, you're 22, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, when we do that, when we focus on the love, when we pay attention to what it is that we love, and then create our life through the love and the joy and the bliss, then the universe can really bring in what we need to make that happen. Otherwise, it's back and forth. It's like, oh, she wants that. Oh, no, everybody stop. Hold up back there. She changed her mind. She doesn't want that anymore.
Right.
And then what we do with our humanness is go, oh, it didn't happen, or I didn't get it, or it didn't work out. So, I guess it wasn't meant to be, or I didn't deserve it, or that's not my path. When really and truly it's often because we're the ones who are blocking that.
Right. Or I failed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's such an interesting topic for discussion, because I feel like if you're on the right career path and you say, quote unquote, failed at another career path that didn't quite turn out the way you wanted, you'll still be happy, and you'll see in hindsight the perfection in that. And that's how you'll know that was not your career. You know, because hindsight, what is 20/20? They say, you know, you'll feel like, well, that may have been what I was trying, but I don't consider it a failure because I love who I am and where I am today. And maybe what you were doing is part of where got you where you are today. You know, so how do you know?
All of those experiences of not getting what you wanted or feeling like it wasn't the direction you were meant to be in, those all bring you closer to the ultimate truth, your ultimate experience, your ultimate fulfillment. It's the duality, that sense of duality. So it's just as important to know what you don't want as it is to know what you do want.
Right. And those life experiences bring you that level of knowing and awareness. So what you could consider failures are really your no's. I don't want that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a great way of looking at it. I love that. I think that's a quote.
Okay, I'll go put it on the break room. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent, Catherine. Yeah. And the other thing Ezra talked about was your career is not always income. I really think that's worth exploring a little bit more.
Yes, I agree. Because I know there are a lot of people who probably are working in the home and not being paid, you know, with dollar bills. They're paid in other ways, I'm sure, in satisfaction and stuff. But there are people who feel that they're not, you know, they haven't made their mark, or they're not, you know, from the ego perspective, you know, successful or something. And some people don't ever strive for a career, and they're happy with their choice. They love what they're doing.
Yeah.
I did that. I had my son, and I gave up my career, and I just wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and it was the best thing I ever did. It was wonderful.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And your career can come later in life too.
Absolutely. So it's about finding your bliss. And sometimes people have that 9-to-5 job, and then they have a hobby that they totally lose themselves in, and you know, eventually turn that into their career, or maybe not. Maybe that's just their life. They have that 9-to-5 job, and then they have this beautiful hobby, gardening or painting or, you know, caretaking, whatever it is that brings your heart joy, brings your heart bliss. And that's where that balance is created. So sometimes career is the ultimate fulfillment, but sometimes not. Sometimes that ultimate fulfillment comes in other areas of your life. I think we put a lot of pressure on the career.
Definitely.
I think it's a very masculine model of where we identify success based on a certain, you know, amount of money in the bank and certain titles and responsibilities, but doesn't always really resonate with who we really are, because we're masculine and feminine, and it doesn't always resonate for people, just full stop. It's an outdated, I think, system.
Definitely outdated. I really agree with you there. And I really think that, you know, the vibration is changing, or frequencies, and the souls that are coming to the planet, these indigo babies and crystal rainbow children, they really are shifting the paradigm, the whole way that our culture and our world, it feels slow kind of to me, like, oh my gosh, it's taking forever. But really, in the grand scheme of things, I think it's happening quickly. And the whole paradigm shifting, the way they do relationship, the way they do, you know, education, it's all changing. I mean, really, guys, I think 25 years from now, it's going to be a very different philosophy going on around career, around education, around all of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that, you know, the one thing I remember that Metatron said was, you are God and God is you. And it is in that space where you are the magnificent creator. You are creating experiences with God. And so when we come back to that truth, I mean, that's that ever opening to your truth, and get out of our humanness and all of getting stuck in all of those lower frequency emotions, and move into that God space of creation, that's where those miracles can begin to occur in your life.
Right. It's true. And there, I just had this thought about the emotions. You know, it really is a dance, a blending, especially if you haven't done any personal growth work in your life on the emotional healing level. There is a time and a place for that, and honoring those emotions and giving them room and permission to move. You know, that's what the whole Barbara Brennan healing science is about. It's about a combination of the high spiritual calling and the channeling piece and the raising your frequency, but clearing those blocks, those emotional blocks from the wounds that are taken on in the early life, you know, clearing them out of the chakras, out of the energy field, so that there's more space created for your light to shine and to manifest and create who you're really meant to be, you know, your core light.
Yeah. And you can clear that by simply recognizing what the emotion is. Maybe it's sadness, maybe it's grief, and then bringing love into that space.
Right, acceptance too. Yeah.
And surrendering and acceptance. Beautiful. And then certainly we all work with different healing modalities to help people clear and release blocks and things like that. So let's just take a moment here to share some of those wonderful things. I work with the crystal bed. I do the remote healing that also helps to clear and release any blocks. You can find more information over at www.juliegeigel.com. Catherine?
Yep, and I work with lots of different ways of energy healing, clearing the emotional blocks. Barbara Brennan Healing Science, working with the chakras and the auric field levels of the field, and hypnotherapy, past life regression, healing work, clearing soul contracts from the past, and spiritual counseling and Reiki, reconnective healing, all sorts of modalities to work with the auric and energy field and soul.
Thank you. Wow, I want to work with both of you. In fact, I will. And so, I'm Alicia Isaacs Howes, and I work in lots of different ways. I'm a director of learning and development for the Soul Journeys School of Akashic Studies, and also certified money marketing and soul coach. So I kind of work with very